cool.
All right, good afternoon, GaymerX East. Hello, people watching on the stream. This is 404ing It, Breaking Down the Internet. This is a show that I'll explain in a few moments what's going to happen on this. I will say up top that this is not an academic panel. This is a comedy panel. It is on purpose, supposed to be fun and funny. So bear that in mind when you watch the videos. If you were wondering why this wasn't about a particular artistic medium, or if this was, or if you're like, why isn't this 100% about video games? It's not supposed to be. It's just about fun stuff from the internet, which we can all need and enjoy. Let me introduce my panel. Please clap loudly for Abby and Danielle and Alex Zandra. I should say, my name is Pat Bear. I will be your host and master of ceremonies. Thank you for the woo. I normally, lately I've been doing a thing where for my guests for this show, I ask for art of them, but then that Photoshop of Danielle happened, and so we had to use it.
I mean, those are my friends, you know, so I felt like this is art, I guess.
By Photoshop, I mean candid photo of you and your friends. Yeah.
Exactly.
It just exists, and so we had to celebrate it. All right, so what is 404ing It? We talk about the internet and the stuff from it that we love. We talk over videos and photos. We try to be positive. We will swear, but when I say that we swear, it's like, oh, fuck, that's awesome, not fuck you. It's that kind of swear. It's in the service of positivity. And there's no Q&A. You're just going to laugh and enjoy and have fun, and maybe you'll be like, oh, I know that video. But that's fine. But you don't have to be like, you should look at this. Don't yell things. Is what I'm trying to say. All right, great. So let's go into our first segment. I prepared a few segments. The first segment is the capybaras. Now, you may have heard that. You may have seen photos of capybaras in the wild. You might not know anything about this incredibly large rodent. So for this first video, let's look at a capybara and get a sense of scale. So that's a capybara, and those are guinea pigs. And that should be a good sense of scale for all of you.
I didn't find particularly with large rodents.
Yeah. Look how big that thing is compared to guinea pigs. But also, this is the theme of all of these capybara videos. Nothing happens because they are the chill. They're so chill. Look at this.
He's so happy.
Nothing is going to happen in this video. There's no like big reveal. There's no shocking twist. This is just a very chill rodent that birds are just like, okay, we'll hang out on.
Are they only with other small animals? Like, have they met their own kind before?
Yeah, they've met their own kind.
Oh.
I like, he's like, it's so chill, like, it's not even finishing its bite. It's like, later.
Yeah.
I guess.
Let me turn my mic up a little bit. I'm going to turn my mic up a little bit. All right, great. All right, let's look at
Wait,
this.
there it goes.
What?
No, I finished
There you
it.
go.
It was just eating like a piece of celery. And then, all right, here we go.
Oh, man.
Look at that.
It's an island for the little ducks. Like, that's the real thing is like, I was like, oh, let me find some exciting, cool videos. And I was just like, oh, those are all just super chill and cute and nice.
That duck is like an explorer. It's like, I found Capybara Land. Here I am.
Do you know if they're in the wild, right? Would you ever stumble on this? Like,
I don't know.
okay, that's okay. I'm sorry.
South America, thank you. Okay, all right. Yeah. It's just one of those, like, it's a creature that I've never seen in real life, but, like, there's a bunch of photos of them out there with, like, a lot of animals just sitting on them and just being chill because, for some reason, like, other animals really dig capybara. And then this video I included because I'm just furious at this, I'm jealous of this man.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I want to scratch one, and this person gets to, and it sucks for me. It's great for that person. They're going to scratch a capybara who just loves it, and then comes over to this one, and it's just like, oh, two-hand scratches. I'm just so mad. It's just like great and wonderful. And it just rolls like, yeah, you're going to scratch my belly? Great. I'll be incredibly docile about it. And the other capybaras are just hanging out. And they know they're going to get scratches, but they're not like anxious about it or excited or running up. They're just waiting their turn politely. Ah, makes me so mad and also happy. And I'm sure that I'm positive there are videos out there. You'd be like, oh, you should watch this one. I don't want to watch that one. Don't send it to me. If there are versions of these things being jerks, I don't want to know. Let me live in denial that all videos of capybaras are like this. That all capybaras are this great and chill. I don't want to find out that there are jerks out there. Let me live. I mean, also this video is like 8 minutes of this. And like, we don't have the time. We have lots of other great videos. Oh, God damn it.
If you want to get rid of one of my videos, just keep watching this. I'm okay
No.
with it.
No. If we have extra time, we'll go back. I got a PowerPoint. We can go back to it. All right, yeah. So that's capybaras. That's all I just wanted to... I want it.
Did you name them? Like, did you name them? Like, do you have like...
Oh, no.
I don't know. This one's Charlie. There's Zoe right there.
Danielle, if I did that, I might start missing them in my life.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Oh, Charlie and Zoe.
All right, we got to go away from that. Okay. So, yeah. So, like I said, I want to live in denial about capybaras, but sometimes I want context. Actually, hold on one second. I have notes. So, people send me videos, and I share them, and sometimes I don't understand what I'm watching, and we just enjoy it. But sometimes I later find out context, which is awesome. So I have some context for some of the videos we're going to watch in this segment called I Finally Have Context. Because like, I got sent this video, and I was like, it's just the AP footage, so I don't have it, there's no narrator. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's awesome. She's so intense. They're all so intense.
Yes.
What's happening? I'll tell you what's happening. Finnish hobby horsing. Hobby horse. This documentary came out in 2017 called The Hobby Horse Revolution. So this is, there's 10,000 members of the Finnish Hobby Horse Federation in Finland. It is mostly young ladies, also some young gentlemen as well. It's generally people who cannot afford to do competitive horse riding or, you know, get to horses. 2 young ladies found one of their moms a hobby horse and started like just fucking going for it.
Hobby horsing is, I think, the community, especially the community, and also the limitless imagination.
So is it like Haronies?
Like,
So one thing I want to say is, so some of these people are just like, this is the thing I do, I got a hobby horse, and some of them are like, my horse has a name and a backstory, and they go full on like role-playing game with their horses.
Feministic agenda, at least in some points, since well, I think this is the girl thing mostly, because this is where girls can be kind of free. There's no boys like coming and saying what they need to do or like bossing around. So I think there's some kind of point.
Anyway, so just so you know, that's the thing that exists in the world, is that in this world, there are young ladies who take hobby horse competitions incredibly seriously. And like, and it just rules. And I'm so glad I know what's going on outside of just the video. And they're also like really supportive, and it's great.
And there's crowds of people who are into it.
Yeah, there are people
That's
who
so
are
great.
super into it. Yeah,
Look at them.
yeah.
So I have to say, I noticed that some of them
Oh.
take the horse aspect of it even more seriously. Some of them are actually galloping, where some of them just seem to be like booking it running. I wonder if there's like a divide in the community, like the purists versus the like, no, I'm just gonna go for it.
But I like look in the background, because there's just like young ladies sitting down, like just watching other people, and it's just like they're engaged with each other. And I don't know, it's just rad. I'm so glad I know more about it. Up next is a magic trick. I'll just say it's a magic trick. Whatever.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's short. And I didn't know why this was happening.
手都买东西啊，就是最近很红的一个魔术。
Okay, so on its own, that's just incredible, wonderful street magic that happens, right? It's wonderful, it's great. I showed that at shows years ago. I love that video. It's even better amongst the context that that video is to support adoption of animals over. So that video is to raise awareness about adoption. And it made me so happy to know that it's like, it's not just a street magician being like, I'll do that. it's like for a really good cause, and it's like trying to change the culture of purchasing animals and instead adopting strays and shelter pets, and it just makes that video even better. And we're just gonna well let's see here. Can yeah. We're also just gonna watch it again because it's also just fucking great magic.
手都没东西哦，就是接近的一个魔术。
It's just a cool magic trick, and also please adopt animals.
Aww. I want that cat.
Me too.
Yeah,
Aw.
it's just cute. Okay, so this next video is old as far as the internet is concerned, and some of you may have seen it. You've seen remixes of it. It was a popular meme. It's got a page on the internet. People know about it. But I never knew the context of it, and when I found it out, I was like, oh, I want to talk about this. So we'll watch the video, then we'll talk about the context. It's not long, but there's subtitles as well. And some people know this video.
どうしてそこでやめるんだそこでもう少し頑張ってみろよダメ諦めたら周りのこと思えよ応援してる人たちのこと思ってみろってあともうちょっとのところなんだから俺だってこのマイナス10度のところしじみが取れるして頑張ってんだよ絶対やってみろ必ず目標達成できるだからこそNever give up.
So that's a video that's been remixed a lot. There are all these several videos like this that exist, and I never knew the context of it. But this is a Shujo Matsuka. He's a retired Japanese pro tennis player that became a sports commentator. And so when he was traveling to do competitions and do commentary on them, he would then also make videos for his website like this that are of this vein, of him being like, you can do it, believe in yourself, like motivational videos. And there are a lot of them. And some of them do have a sense of, to me, a little silliness, like, I don't understand. You're in really cold water. I don't know why I shouldn't give up. I don't get that correlation, but it's just so fucking rad. And I love that, like, he's also like a food critic, and he has like this whole second other career. And on the side, he was just like, what if I made motivational videos for my website? And then also it's something of like, because like I said, it became a meme in like 2007, 2008, something like that. So people started remixing his videos, and he is psyched about that. And that makes me happy that he was just like, oh, people are having fun with my videos and more people will see them. And like, that's just so refreshing. Because a lot of times people are just like, no, what are you doing with my videos? What is this? I don't know. Like I said, I'm so much more happy to have the context of who that man is, and you should look him up, Shujo Matsuka, and he was a pretty good tennis player. He was ranked 46th in the world at one point.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty
Better
good.
than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes, Danielle. You're right. Anyway, so that's some context of winter videos. If you ever watch one of my old videos and I ever say, like, I don't know what this is, and you do, let me know. Because it is fun to find out. Sometimes videos are fun on their own without any context, but sometimes it is nice to be like, oh, okay. And you know, occasionally I'm disappointed. Sometimes I see really bad local commercials and then find out they were part of like a prank and they were bad on purpose and not just bad for bad sake. And it's like, oh well, okay. I'm mad to know that the Mexican gynecologist who became a used car salesman, that video is made by like a comedy duo on YouTube, and it's not real. It's like, oh, that's disappointing. I don't know. Anyway,
Just take some of that nice little edge off of it.
Yeah.
The nice edge,
Sometimes it takes
not the bad edge. The
sometimes
nice
it does
edge.
take the magic out.
Yeah.
All right, so it's not just videos that I produced and brought here for all you. My friends here on the panel, I asked them each to send me some videos. Sometimes those videos have a theme. Sometimes they are just a collection of things that people like. Alex Zandra, do you think you have a theme for the videos that we had here?
Absolutely. It's either things that I miss or genuine passion.
Okay.
Because like every single video is like made by someone who is like, or has like people or comments on them, like everyone involved is super stoked about it. And also they're all from things I miss. and I want to.
Okay.
I would like to go back to. So.
I don't know what you missed about this first thing because it's just weird.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So this is just a video of like the production of a ghost bed, which I'm going to tell you right now, they should not call this a ghost bed because that name is too cool for just a bed.
But you know, like part of me thinks like ghost bed is that just like off-brand Casper? Because you have Casper mattresses and they look pretty much like that.
I'm gonna turn down. This music is intense and loud, and I forgot to
Yeah,
normalize
but
the
like
video.
look just how long it's gonna stay on this shot.
So the music is perfect, but also completely unnecessary
Yeah.
and too epic. Like I'm sure it's just called like common source, use what you want, epic music.
Yeah, it's just I just love like someone was like either using like Movie Maker or whatever, just like yes, no, check this out. And now I'm like no, you just made another bend in it. Now you're gonna have to redo the whole side.
Oh.
And look how long it lingers here. I love everything about this. My friend Lena like showed this to me. I'm like, yes, more people need to see this.
So I will say, we are not sponsored by Ghost Bed. This is not it. We are showing a video of their production that is on their YouTube, but we are not in any way have any affiliation with this brand.
I have a real question.
Okay.
Does sleeping on that bed encapsulate this epic feeling that this music is giving you? Do you like sleep epically when you sleep on these beds?
Honestly, I just have a regular old like spring mattress. I don't know.
Okay.
It looks pretty amazing. But it's like loud. You can tell the cameraman's going like, oh crap, could you please just finish squishing down the last one. I just really want this. Okay.
It's also like,
There we go. And then look, camera person's like getting in there. Be careful.
it's also like this is like how it's made. But imagine how it's made if they had like incredible music.
Yeah, and
Or,
like
here's how you make jelly beans.
and now look, check this out.
Yep, it's
so
a tiny
flat.
bed, and it's gonna get tinier.
Oh my god.
And the music synced up. How did the fucking music sync up like that? Like that's raiseworthy. How did the music sync up?
It's like the person making that video is really into it. Like,
man.
yeah, this is making the bed. And oh, there's boxes. And I'm thinking that, like I'm getting like, oh, by the way, we have all these things to show. Here, okay, yeah, here we go. Yes, okay. All the promo slides.
There were so many incredibly long pauses, and then to fit it into the song, they had to rush all of the
Yes.
information at the end.
So I'm thinking like it had to be one take. Okay, fine, but like it just like person who like did this on their computer, heck yeah.
You hear about that, like they're like, oh, it's the size of a mini fridge, and you're like, okay, sure. That's a very tiny box for a big mattress.
Yeah. I'm always like fascinated by the fact that these are like, yeah, you just like open it up and like
Yeah.
you have a mattress. I'm like, oh, 30 days, you don't like it, return it. Like
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that 30-day money back is like, how?
Yeah.
You also mail us a bigger box? Yeah. I mean, hey, one would assume you never actually have to send it back. I don't know for sure.
yeah,
We're not
it's-
being paid by Ghost Bed.
Nope.
But the music gets all quiet there in that fold. It's like pretty cool. Really weird.
It reminds me back in the day when I was making anime music videos. Like, oh, I need to really sync up this good action with this, like, yeah. And like, I could,
Alexandra, that's the thing I didn't know about you, but I've always known about you. I've always known that you made anime music videos.
yeah.
Even though I just learned that right now.
I found them recently. I have them there somewhere. I could put them up on YouTube, but I don't think I should.
I mean, you don't want to get content ID.
Oh, that's right. No.
It's not fun. All right. So there was that video, and then speed running is a thing that you're very much into and do.
I love speedrunning. I miss it because I've been traveling and doing like so many like events and stuff that I haven't really had time to go back to it. But I love it. I like speedrun this obscure game called Oni, which I absolutely love, and the only game Bungie North ever made. And I speedrun like Link to the Past, and it's just like, it's fun. I love it. And just what I love about speedrunning also is like events and such, and especially when they sometimes like show tool assisted runs, which are basically just like, oh, we just programmed all of the key presses and set it up, and now we just plug it into machine and let it run, and it does things that you normally couldn't make because you can have like an input per frame, which a human can't really do. It's kind of like how they like did one of Final Fantasy 1, where like, oh, the random number generator is based on which frame you press the button on. So yeah, no, we'll just like win every single battle because we're like, nope, crit, 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 and just like it's great. And a friend of mine showed me this wonderful tool-assisted video.
We've got 2 clips of this one.
Whoa, yes. This is so much shit.
Who will be #1 in the world?
So, just as a reminder, that this tool assisted, so that means that the person isn't that no one is playing this. A bunch of inputs were put in, so they're all computer characters.
And these are like inputs.
Oh my god.
Now you and I can't do that.
God.
No.
Oh my god.
One of my favorite parts of tool assisted speedruns is that the point where the game is just like, wait, what?
Yes.
Because that always happens where the game is just like, I don't know what you're doing. This doesn't seem right.
Yep. And also, I'm told that all of these like pieces of text scrolling are just comments from people who are watching this, I think, in some sort of live performance.
Oh, okay.
These are like live comments.
Oh,
scrolling
okay.
across.
That's some excellent context. Thank you. All right, so we got another. This is a pretty long clip of a bunch of different ones.
#1 in the world. First attempt.
All right, triple jump, you got this.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, I couldn't even mess up that well. There's no way that I could on purpose do that well of a bad job. You need tool assisting to be that
No,
bad.
this will go badly. No. Oh no. Oh. Oh.
Like ankles of steel.
I like that qualifying. I like that qualifying is 6.5 and that was 77.
I mean, it's about being the #1 in the world.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy watched those like you can do it videos beforehand?
This is really so inspiring.
It broke the point system. It was so good.
Oh wow.
I'm like inspired now.
I am too.
I too can like try the triple jump and just like skid on my butt and like break the world record.
This is some animatrix shit right here. This is.
We'll watch the next clip here as well. This is like a 30-minute video on
Yep.
YouTube that we just cut out some clips. All my videos, I will post this on my YouTube, youtube.com/PatBear. And in the show description, I'm going to list all of the links to all of these videos so you can go right to it. I'll probably do that tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm going to admit, I don't need to know. I'll know, but I don't need to know that you can do such a good job that you knock an alien spaceship down.
I'm assuming like that if you aim it too high, it's just like an Easter egg in the original game. I'm assuming.
It's probably an Easter egg, but it's also amazing.
You can do it.
Oh, well, that's one way to end the Olympics. Jeez.
Is that an international incident or?
Yeah, well, let's watch the replay.
I guess. I mean, it
Foul
has
An
it out.
intergalactic incident? I don't know. Oh boy! Oh.
Yeah, they even managed to like affect how it looks in the
Yeah,
display afterwards.
we watched the replay that didn't happen because that's how messed up they did it. Man. Oh, that's
boy.
just nonsense. All right.
Oh yes.
We'll watch this one, then we'll talk.
Going this way, okay? Routing because my route was so shitty, I guess.
I miss Vine.
Okay. Yes. So this is ProZD,
Yep.
Sungwon, who is a voice actor and does a lot of YouTube stuff and Twitch stuff. And then in the days of Vine, was a king of Vine.
Yeah.
Made very fun videos that are, I like to call him 90s relatable. It's that thing where you're just like, oh yeah, he makes like nostalgia videos for me.
Yep.
And people around my age and a little younger.
Yep, I identify a lot with everything, and I just like discovered after the fact that he was a voice actor. I'm like, okay, no, that's actually a pretty good way to test your range and try some stuff.
Yeah, he does lots of cool stuff on the internet. We're gonna watch some of his
Can
stuff.
you replay that one?
Yes, we'll replay it. I'm gonna
Okay,
turn the
cool.
volume back up. We'll replay
I
it.
love it so much.
I said turn left, but fine, keep going straight.
I like going this way, okay?
Rerouting because my route was so shitty, I guess.
Just passive aggressive GPS. Yeah.
Yep, and I love how like his vines always ended like you've always felt it could have like cut like a second afterwards. Always cuts himself off in the middle, but I think it just it's like it plays into the whole like looping thing.
Yeah, he does longer videos now. He's doing Twitter videos, which can be a little longer. Well, we got a few of these. He's just a really funny dude, and it's fun to be able to showcase him and watch them. So let's watch a few more.
I'm out of MP. Then use an ether. But you can't buy ethers. It's the final battle. But I only have 85 of them.
90s relatable.
Yes.
It's just like. Also, because he's doing fun, dumb internet videos, like I've seen that mustache like 100 times. For me, it's very fun to be like, oh, he's wearing the monocle in this one. That's good. Like, just watch enough of them. Oh God, it just all of these are like just.
The city is doomed, Commander Fistfight. I've poisoned the water supply.
Actually, because you poisoned the water supply, we discovered that the city's pipe infrastructure is really severely outdated. So thank you for bringing our attention to that. Millions of people could have gotten really sick over the next few years. Secondly, because you snuck past the security system so easily, we found out that funds specifically for that security system were being embezzled by government officials. And finally, the pathogen you unleashed does give people mild diarrhea, but we found it also is a great source of vitamin C.
Okay, whatever. Take it.
You fixed my shoulder.
Also, because it ends on this frame, I just think taping a monocle to your glasses is like, it's a real baller move.
That's really good.
It's really evil.
I love basically like it's the costumes are just like, okay, this is the character with the monocle.
Yeah.
Like you don't need anything else, just the fact that there's a monocle there.
He's got an old white beard, fake beard that he uses for just anyone who's old. All right.
You'll never save Prince Horace. Ice Dragon, will strike you down.
Production values.
Yeah.
Come at me.
1 second.
What? What do you mean 1 second? We're in the middle of something right now. Are you done? Just come forward.
I'm on a potion.
Oh my God.
It's also like practically once you have a little potion thing, you're gonna use it in videos.
Yes.
Like, man, oh, we got this potion thing. Yeah, that's like every RPG where you're just not doing the final encounter because you're still looking in crates.
Yeah, like as a designer, it's important for me whenever I like make a game to be like put signs of like this is the main path. Explore everything else if you want. Like this is the main path. So if you're kind of the person who I just want to explore, cool. This is where you don't want to go. So I appreciate this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Volleyball anime? I don't give a shit about volleyball.
And the center, they orchestrate the offense of the team. They must be highly skilled in their accuracy. Sync with the hitters. The bond between players is so strong. It is poetry in motion.
Okay, so on one end, I 100% relate to when you're like, I don't give a shit about this. Oh, a well-told story? Now I care about that thing. I totally relate to that, especially when it comes to sports anime. But also, as a comedian, the fluidity of moving his hand and coming back with the trophy, it's really fucking good. The timing is very good. It's just like the heightening of it. Also, I've seen posters for that anime in the background of his apartment. So it's also very funny that he's just like, probably just based on real life, where he was like, oh shit, I love volleyball. Quick story, near Comic-Con, I saw two people dressed as characters from that anime, and they ran into someone who was dressed as the character from a rival team, and they were, you'd say, oh, all three of them were so excited that someone else liked the anime they liked and dressed up as the anime that they liked, and they were all very happy. And I was like, I don't know what anime that is, but I'm really excited right now. This is like a very fun moment to be like, cool, enjoy your volleyball. Yeah, there's like basketball anime that I'm just like, cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's like my ex at the time just brought me like, hey, you want to watch some tennis? Okay, I guess. And like 3 or 4 months later, it was like Nadal versus Federer, and like nail biting the entire time. We're like, yes, and like, yeah, no, it's you get into it.
Yeah.
Somebody will make an MMA anime one day.
An MMA?
An anime.
Well, we've had several great boxing anime.
Oh,
I've heard. I've seen some of it.
Have you read the MMA manga?
No. No, but people have told me about it.
Yes, it's so good.
It's like ladies MMA, right?
Yes.
So it's perfect and the best.
Also,
one day, and then I will get people who like MMA. It's my master plan.
Tiger Mask is a wrestling anime that's very, very good, available on Crunchyroll. They're not a sponsor, but it's a great anime.
Like 80s
Tiger Mask. It's
like the very, very old.
I mean, it's
anime?
a new man with mask. It's a guy who's taken on the donning of Tiger Mask and how he rises in the world of professional wrestling, and it's rad. Anyway, we didn't come here to talk about that. No. We could have. I didn't think about it. I have another show in 2 weeks. I might talk about Tiger Mask there. Now, damn it. Okay. Oh yeah, Yuri on Ice, yes.
Fireworks are in the air. Nighttime ambience, very opportune time for a confession. Is she gonna go for it? And she goes for it. This may be the best confession she's made this entire season. This could be it. Interference by fireworks. He misheard the confession. Oh, Brian, it was a very strong offensive on Sakura's part.
So I want to, because it is very funny to cut to another guy and have the photos up. That's very funny. I do want to say that this clip ends with him going, but she's running up to that. He is very dumb, which is like, there's very little awareness in that kind of relationship anime where you're just like, all right, come on, dude. She didn't whisper that she loves fireworks while blushing at you. Come on.
It's relatable.
Yeah, it's very relatable. Yeah. I believe that was the last one.
I believe so.
Yes. Alexandra, thank you for sharing stuff that you really like and people going for it. Yeah, give her a quick applause.
I have to just be passionate about the things you make, and also the PS2.
Yeah, PlayStation 2.
Was that PS1? Like
that's tool-assisted game? I feel like that's PlayStation 1.
I think that's, yeah.
Or it's very early PlayStation 2 that was actually PlayStation 1. They just put on the PlayStation 2. One of those, like, cross-gen. Anyway, yeah, you're also Yuri on Ice will make you care about ice skating and also care about young men and if they're going to fall in love or not. God damn it.
Like Yuri on Ice made me care about boys.
Yeah. It's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. Yuri on Ice is also like one of the a nice little bit of modern, going on a small tangent before we keep going, nice little bit of modern anime right now where they're just like, well, we're still going to have subtext, but a lot of times we're just going to have text. Like there's no one is surprised that in New Game that characters are in love with each other, a office of all women making video games. And there's almost no points where people are just like, yeah, they're in love. They're all just like, yeah, we know. Like, yeah, no one talks about boys here. They're definitely in love with each other. All right, next segment. That was a tangent. Danielle.
Hi.
I love that we got to blow up this photo.
Me too. Me too. The backstory on that was I did a video about Sonic Adventure and how it's actually a pretty good video game. Yeah, it has some issues.
I mean,
And the production staff at Good Old Vice, this place where I work, they made this beautiful image for me, and I think it's a blessed image, and I keep it with me everywhere I go.
It's sad that like Sonic Tails just couldn't be here right now because Eggman is still trying to find
I
some
am
parking
Knuckles,
outside. Like,
so in the fiction of Breakfast in Battlegrounds, I am Auntie Knuckles. So I'm
oh
also,
my God!
Yeah, you are.
There's a whole extra layer there. Really, there's layers on layers here. It's very special.
Also, I just like that Tails is like got an emerald and just I don't know because you can't see his mouth for some reason.
He's
I don't
hiding
know, it's
it.
weird.
Yeah, it's
I love it. All right,
Maybe he wants to eat the emerald. I don't know.
Danielle, you sent me a lot of black and white commercials.
Yeah. These are all food-related commercials that are terrible and wonderful. And I just feel like if you eat cereal on a roller coaster, you're going to vomit. This is not the recipe for a happy, fun time. You're gonna puke.
Fair.
I do
Not
want
over.
to also mention
There's more.
Fun to
that
look at,
that
fun to eat. Sweet fruit flavor, nourishing too.
Oh,
For
yeah.
a happy snack, eat them
And
right
look,
out
these
of the box.
kids are gonna barf.
Happy cereal. Whee! Fruit flavor and fruit colors too. Whee!
I think the boy looks a little bit like, yeah. He was green.
also how fucking long is this commercial? Like I know.
It's not over.
I know that attention's. I know
Can we
that
play that
attention's-
last part again just to show people the box started laughing?
Yeah, I know.
That's not tricks in there, kids. There's some drug.
Tricks way.
There's something in there that is not, corn and sugar. I'm
Also-
just. Yes.
Did I mishear, or did they rhyme yellow with "it's really swell"? Oh.
Yep. They sure did.
I mean, I'll let that pass. There's production values in that commercial, but
Fair.
also it's so long. And I know that our attention spans have been rotted away over the decades, but like, I can't imagine being like, yes, tell me more.
Yeah, we also haven't addressed that there was a monkey on a roller coaster.
And I'll say this, poor form. If you have a monkey, that's not a one-shot deal. You put that monkey at the kitchen table, you put that monkey with the box,
Put it on a capybara.
you put it on a capybara, and everyone's very chill. Thank you, Abby.
Put it in a motivational video.
Yeah.
You know.
But like, don't not have a monkey in most of your very long commercial if you have access to a monkey. Yes, a monkey on a roller coaster, that sounds dangerous and bad. But like, I don't.
It also like kind of makes me realize that there was a point where you just could not have a camera on location or on something moving. You had to fake everything. So special effects started, and eventually, it can just be there. And eventually, it's actually cheaper to just make a fake roller coaster now.
Yeah, they just had a box and they were like, shake a little bit. Now when the song goes "we," you say "we." It's also like that's nothing to do with tricks. Like, okay. There's more of these, Danielle, and they're great.
There's a few more.
And
Yeah.
bizarre. Space Patrol.
I love the models so much.
Ooh.
Look at how great this is. I want to make all of these. Yeah.
That announcer's very excited.
There it is. Instant Ralston.
Instant Ralston. It cooks in 10 seconds. That doesn't sound good.
What's Ralston?
I assume Ralston is rice. I assume that it's an instant rice
Some
product.
rice cereal kind of thing.
It's a whole grain cereal that you.
grains.
All right. Look, I understand you got to make money. I'm less interested in Space Patrol when I know that it's being sponsored by cereal. I don't know why.
And like 3 competing cereals, maybe?
Yeah. Well, they're all under the same. big
Oh, wait, it's
umbrella.
all General Mills,
Yeah, it's all
probably.
General
Oh,
Mills.
okay. General Mills owns the whole means of production there and
Yeah.
space, so that's all right, cool.
I mean, Space Patrol seems pretty cool.
I have no idea what it is.
I assume that it's based on a radio drama or something. It's probably a cereal that they were like, not a different kind of cereal, where they were like, Look, I didn't do it to make a pun. I just recognized that I had made one and wanted to cover for myself.
I really appreciate that you did, though.
Danielle, I am not getting into your territory.
I was really happy about that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Puns.
Yeah.
We haven't. Danielle hasn't made a pun yet that stopped the show, but don't worry, it's coming. I'm sure.
You gotta like building up.
Yeah,
you know?
at some point. All right, let's go through here.
Another good one.
Beulah and Beauregard flying through space.
It's a lamp.
Yes.
Oh.
They're little.
I'm going to be queen of space, says
cows?
Beulah. And what will your highness
Those
do when
aren't
you get there,
cows.
asked Elsie.
I think they're cows.
All my subjects to drink at least 3 glasses of
Yes.
delicious Borden's milk each day. What a good and wise queen
Borden.
you'll be, says Elsie, because Borden's milk tastes so good and is so good for everybody. For space people, says Beauregard.
And Earth people, says Elmer.
And Earth boys and girls too, adds Elsie. Ask your mom to get only Borden's milk. Good Borden's milk every day. It's so good with snacks and meals or any time you're thirsty. Yes, if it's Borden's, it's got to be good.
Be sure to buy Borden. Buy Borden.
Okay, so there's a lot to say.
There's a lot.
Be sure to tell your mom to buy this specific milk.
Yep.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. One of which is the fantasy realism of anthropomorphized cows who then also play pretend. Like there's a layer of like, they're cows that are like peoples, but also they have imagination.
But they pretend to go to space.
But also their imagination is bad because their spaceship is a lamp and then the reality is a lamp, which is not creative at all. Like when you get into a big box as a kid and you're like, this is a time machine, you don't imagine that it's just a box that can travel through time. You imagine that it's a metal contraption. I don't know, maybe just me.
I think it's commentary on the Borden's cows, is
Yeah.
what it is. They're trying to say, oh, these Borden's cows, they were real, ahead of their time there, ahead of their whatever anthropomorphized cow thing, but really they weren't. So it's still okay to get milk from them.
Oh, so like I want my children to have milk that comes from the most imaginative cows.
Yes. Yeah. But not too imaginative.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Game of the Year 2017. Thank you very much.
I still need to finish that game.
All right.
Space Last
It's real good.
Okay.
One last thing I want to say about this is that
What?
Borden's milk did not look very appetizing, especially when it was coming out of like a gasoline can.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know if I would drink that. 3 of those a day, that's gonna like send people to unhappy bathroom times, I think.
I mean, look, they're trying to break people of just having a milkman come to their door. They want you to go to the store and buy milk. They're doing the best they can, Danielle.
All right.
They're trying to change how people do things.
Oh,
Yeah,
revolutionary.
they're disrupting.
Oh.
They're disrupting. They are. What? Okay.
Emmy is mad.
I just got sass from the photographer. My friend Emmy just gave me a whole lot of sass. Jeez.
Oh boy.
Wow. Okay. This is not a commercial.
Yeah, this one was a little different. This one's a little longer too. I just thought, the retro future thing, all the crappy gender essentialism of the 50s advertising was really fun to make fun of. The year 2000.
Almost.
Check out Eve.
In the U.S. today have been asked to forecast what Eve will look like in AD 2000. One idea is a dress that can be adapted for morning, afternoon, or evening. It's the sleeves what does it.
I'm going to say, some of this fashion is like, okay. And some of it's like, fuck yeah, all right.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hmm.
She's gonna try to catch the males with her, like, hypnosis boobs. I don't know.
Yeah. But I'm like, that metal looks great. The hair doesn't work for me, but like the metal pieces I think are rad.
And an electric belt will adapt the body to climatic changes.
I mean, yeah, no, there was a electric belt. I was like, no, but this dress is pretty great.
Yeah.
The future bride in a wedding dress of glass. What the groom will wear, apart from a worried look, isn't mentioned. A dress of aluminium.
Yeah, there was some
What?
real, apart from a worried look.
Help her to find an honest man. As for him, if he matters at all.
So they're very wrong about hair accessories, obviously. They fucked up really bad on that.
Menswear on point though.
Yeah. I would wear that.
But also, why don't we have utility belts?
Yeah.
We figured out fanny packs, and then they went away, and now they're kind of back, but not really yet. but they will. Like, fanny packs are on the rise. You heard it here first.
I mean, a fanny pack is really just like a smaller purse with a tighter strap.
You put it on your butt, though.
You don't have to put it on your shoulder. It's just there, and then you get your stuff. Pockets are worthless. Pockets are bad. There's a reason why the fucking meme joke of, I like your dress, it has pockets, exists, is because we need pockets so badly, and they don't give it to us, so we should just have fanny packs. I don't think I care about fanny packs that much. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening to me right now. I don't know that I care about them that much.
I'm just waiting for the point where we just won't need pockets, because everything we have will just be like we'll need something else. Either like, oh no, it's whatever else, something we wear or whatever, or just like, oh no, at some point, oh yeah, like the iPhone 15.
It's implanted.
Or it just hovers next to you. You're just like,
oh yeah.
Hover technology, okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I'm really glad you like fanny packs that much.
I do.
It's
I think they're very, I don't know, I got my backpack's full of bullshit.
Yeah.
It'd be great. And then I have to reach behind me to get stuff. It'd be great if I had like...
Just had a little pouch right there.
Ouch.
Kangaroos know what's up.
Have you considered a sling bag? You put it on your back and then just sling it. It swings to the front like this.
Yes, I'm jealous of your sling bag. Thank you,
It's real
Alexander. God. It looks very cool and is functional. God damn it. All right, Abby. Hello.
Yes. Hi, that's me.
Abby, we didn't necessarily tease your videos earlier, but we did show a video with some hobby horses.
Yeah, related to mine. My theme is horses.
Ooh.
Buckle up. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank
Would
you so
you
much.
say
I agree.
saddle up?
No, I would not. That's for you.
I'm very sorry.
You can say that.
Very
Thanks,
sorry.
Danielle. Yeah. So let's watch this first video, I think, and we'll
Great. I don't remember which one's first, so.
Okay.
Alright guys.
Okay.
We can talk over this one because
Yes.
it has it builds.
Yes,
It's
totally.
a little longer and it builds.
So this is sort of like a lower key video than some of the ones we've seen already. My friend Carly Monardo actually did this video. She is great. She's a comedian and she's an illustrator. I think she does storyboarding for Cartoon Network. I could be wrong, but she's awesome. I love Carly. You should check out her work. She's amazing. And here she's gonna draw an amazing horse. I'm always like in awe of people who can just like pick up and draw something. Pat, can you draw? Have you ever tried to draw your fanny pack?
No. I could probably draw a fanny pack, but
I bet you could.
I do not have the artistic talent to draw things.
No. But I don't know. I find there's something really soothing about watching somebody draw like a beautiful, majestic land horse.
Yeah.
You know?
Abby, yeah, opposed to a seahorse or
Yeah.
a sky horse?
I don't
What-
know.
Yeah, we have
I mean,
seahorses.
there is a Pegasus, a Pegasi, those fly, correct?
They can.
Then there are horses that are just like standing in a lake.
I mean,
And then I'm sure there has been some cartoon, anime, whatever, where a horse is in space. Probably a space horse.
The only reason we have horses and seahorses is that the land horses won the popularity contest. So we just refer to them a lot more. If we were an underwater society, maybe the people in Atlantis have horses and you have
If
land
we had
horses.
started in the water, we would have named seahorses horses, and then when we got to land, we would have been like, "Oh, land horses, cool." They're like our horses, but they're on land and giant and different and very different and not the same at all. Why do we call them fucking seahorses?
And horses are just like some of the hardest animals to draw.
I know, they're incredibly difficult, but she does an amazing job, as you'll see here. I'm like
Holy crap.
so in awe with this. She's incredibly talented. She's very funny too. I really enjoy your work.
No sketch before, just like
Just right into it.
Gosh.
I did say, as we wait for this horse to be completed, all these videos, the links to all of them will be in the show description on my YouTube of this as well. And you'll be able to watch the whole thing and go back and see the videos. And if you missed any of the audio of any of it, as we just watch this detailed horse be drawn. I am tempted to skip to the end a little bit, Abby. But we can also
Okay,
power
just
through.
don't skip too far.
No.
I
You
just
can
added.
make horse puns.
No, we
I-
can skip.
I just added, as we wait for this horse to be completed, to my list of cool names for things, because I think that'd make for a pretty interesting game.
As we okay.
As we wait for this horse to be completed.
Although we're almost done.
Yeah, no, we're there. We're
almost
getting
done.
there. So I'm not gonna skip
I'm
ahead.
filling out the space. I'm padding a bit, so we're okay.
Okay. All right. Abby, I rarely ask this, but why horses? When I asked when I asked people to send me things, that they can use a theme.
So I think the truth of this is I went through my YouTube favorites, and like I feel like that's not really a thing people use anymore. But way back when YouTube was like an earlier thing, you would hit favorites, and that'd be like a way to go back and watch your videos. When they made playlists, now it's just a playlist thing. Anyway, I went back through all my YouTube favorites that I like compiled like years and years ago. And I found I had a lot of horse videos or videos I could make related to horses. So that's it.
Okay. That's
and
actually,
also I love talking about horses. To be fully honest, I'm kind of afraid of horses. They're really big and they're really dangerous and they're scary.
that's actually how I compile a lot of my segments here. Or just be like, oh, I have a capybara video. What if I got a bunch more and made that a segment?
Exactly.
That's often how I do stuff for the show. I forgot how long this video was.
Look, it's one of my longer ones. It's worth the wait,
Yeah.
I think.
Right now, if I was drawing this is where I would be like freaking out, like, okay, I cannot mess this up or do like make one mistake because I just lost the entire
Right,
drawing.
totally. I will say she does not mess it up. It's beautiful in the end. I'm sorry to spoil it. I'm sorry
glad,
to
I'm
deflate
glad.
all the tension, but she does an amazing job because she's an amazing artist. I do always watch stuff like this and be like, I wish I could draw better.
All it takes is like focus, dedication, and time that you may or
Exactly.
may not have.
I don't.
That is the most perfect encapsulation of what it is like to, foster. Sorry, I'm losing my words.
It's like I knew it was coming. And the people that have seen this show before knew that I wasn't just going to watch a great horse being drawn, that there was something happening.
That's Carly Monardo and her beautiful, majestic land horse.
Jamie made this next video, and it's
Yes.
fucked up and weird, and I almost put a trigger warning.
I know, it's a strange one.
It's a strange one.
It's my friend Jamie Loftus.
Yeah.
She made this next one, and it's really good. The title of it is Horse Lover.
I mean, I don't have anything to say about this.
I mean, I think it speaks for itself.
Yeah. Just the only text added is hi.
I will say I played with Barbies growing up, but we never had horses, and I wish I did.
Yeah, you had Barbies, but you never had horses for Barbie to ride and
No.
love, and maybe love a lot.
Right. That's why I have to do this now. I
Yeah.
have to force other people into it because I didn't get it as a kid.
Yeah.
Great. Next video.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Video
okay.
game content.
Yes. Okay.
Video
I'm
game
sure people have
content.
probably seen this one before. I love Red Dead Redemption. I think it's a great game. I think early on it had this weird glitch where it would put like the human NPCs skins onto the animals in the game. So you would get like fun birds or like coyote men.
There's a good goat lady at one point. I
Yes,
remember
yes,
good goat-
exactly.
Like, as a designer, this is one of my biggest nightmare. Like, yes, I made a system that everything can work with, and like, oh no. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
I can't. I just realized how many songs I'm gonna get content ID'd for on this video. It's fine. I don't give a shit. I don't. But like, there's a lot of soundtracks. Also, a pretty good shot. It's also probably that the game is just like, wait, why are you so high? Get down, get down. Like shooting them makes the game realize what's going on.
I know. And they never stop looking human, which is why this is horrifying. I'm pretty sure you can like get feathers from them too, which is kind of.
I would say that this is a little reaching as far as like horses as a theme, but it's awesome.
There's
and
a
I'm so
horse
happy
in the
to hear it.
video.
There are horses in the video.
It's a cowboy thing.
Also, hey, look, I don't make video games, okay? You didn't notice this? This was a shippable bug? Like, I know that there are bugs where you're just like, it only happens to 3 people, so fuck it.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
YouTube exists, so you can't do that anymore.
At some point, someone went and decided like.
Like on Assassin's Creed, where all the faces were wrong. And
Yeah,
bad.
no, it's like someone decided like that does not happen enough to enough people, or it costs too much to fix right now to prevent us from like ship it. So we'll just ship it. It's fine. Like, and we'll just maybe just patch that out at some point. But yeah, it's like every single time someone says, "Didn't they catch that?" Someone caught it. It's just someone decided it's too expensive.
I'm glad they didn't catch it.
I mean, yeah,
Makes it
I'm
a better
also
game.
happy they didn't catch it.
There's like also I know like for a fact there's specifically some bugs that some developers would go like, no, that just makes the game funny. We're keeping that.
Oh yeah, sometimes bugs are features that you didn't think about, and you're like, oh cool, that's it now. I don't think humans being able to fly in your Old West game is something that you're like, yeah, let's keep that.
I also like how their body looks when they're flying, because they aren't like down their belly like Superman. They're like on their knees flying,
Yeah.
which I think is very fun.
All right, we've got one more video, and this like stretches the concept of horses
It
to
fits
its
the
farthest.
theme.
It does fit the theme. It fits the theme, but there's no horse in this video.
No, there's no
Spoiler.
horse in this video.
But also, I love it.
I know, I love it a lot. Okay,
Yeah.
should I intro it?
Yeah,
I think I know what
let's
it
give
is.
it an intro. Let's get some
Okay,
context.
this
to
is
who we're
about
talking
Temple Grandin. This is like an interview with Temple Grandin. I love Temple Grandin. I think she's amazing. You should check her out if you don't already. She like revolutionized like the slaughterhouse industry, made it much more humane, and she really did a lot of work for like autism awareness and autism studies. She's incredible. You should check her out. I love her dearly, and this is another little gem from her. I think
Yeah.
another reason why I think she's so endearing.
Temple, this is for you from Brittany. The cowboy shirts. How many do you have? And is there any story behind them?
Well, a lot of them people have given me. Like this one was a gift
That is
from
beautiful.
a lady that that raises service dogs, and I've been given a lot of shirts. But when I first started out, I was just buying them out of the Shepherd's catalog. Now the Shepherd's catalog doesn't even have very nice shirts in it now. And people said to me, "Are you going to wear a gown to the Golden Globes?" And I said, "Absolutely not. I got a farmer's tan. I would look at, where it's just, it would be absolutely hideous. And no, just got to go to the Golden Globes and the Emmys. It's me. And I want to just let all the fashion snobs out there know that when I went to the Emmys, the shirt I had on my sister gave me, and it's an actual Ralph Lauren cowboy.
All right, I love this clip.
I do too.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to dive in. But a thing that is overlooked by the panel and that no one goes, wait, what? Everyone accepts is this shirt was a gift from a woman that raises circus dogs. It's a thing that she said that everyone just went, cool, continue with your story. That no one went, let's go back to that later. What do you mean? A lady who raises circus dogs? Who raises
a service?
Was it service?
Service dogs. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I would have liked to just lived in a world where
I know.
there's a job. People raise circus dogs and then also gift cowboy shirts. That's a world that could have existed until you ruined it. Also, there is a world where people raise service dogs and then gift people cowboy shirts, and that also is good. So, okay.
There might be a circus dog trainer somewhere. We don't know.
There has to be, because there's dogs in circuses.
They might just run away to the circus, you know. Hey,
I
if I
think
was
my
a
dog should do that, actually,
Yeah.
to be honest. Yeah.
All right, we don't have. it's great. What that video is just really fun and great, and I
Yes.
love just like. Also, I love that the concept of Ralph Lauren making a cowboy shirt is fun. That exists,
Yes.
and that's fun.
I would love for my entire wardrobe to be cowboy shirts, but I don't think I could. Maybe one day. Maybe if I find enough circus dog trainers to
Yes.
give them to me.
Someday.
Yes.
Abby, I believe in you.
Thank you. I believe you'll get that fanny pack.
Yeah, it's coming. All right, so Danielle, I didn't know who did your art, so I was confused by that. These are the people that made the art of these fine folks. So yes, I just put the Sonic Runs Fast. It's true. Thank you to the Waypoint and Vice video crews
Yes,
for adding that.
That's the proper credit.
Shout out to David.
And then, yes, shout out to David Willis of Dumbing of Age, great webcomic. And Liz Dawson, I don't know.
She's
but
great.
She
She has
did
a lot of
great.
really
that
awesome
artist, that drawing of you is fantastic.
I agree.
And like fucking dead on.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Abby. All right. So yeah, we're done. I do streams. I build Gundam model kits and Lego. I got a Lego Millennium Falcon from Force Awakens. It's 1,300 pieces that I got in the mail. That's going to be the next like month of my life. I can't wait to build a giant. My table is too small for this. I'm so excited. But yeah, I do streams. Twitch.tv/PatBear. That's me. 404ing it happens a lot. I'll be at PAX Unplugged in 2 weeks. So I got to start working on that show. Thank you all so much. And we'll end the show like I end every show for the past 2 years, because, or especially a year and a half, things are awful out there, and we have to be strong for each other and help each other. And so my wish is that everyone can just be the strong, big on the outside, big on the inside person you can be. And I want all of us to be Snorlax, because Snorlax is helping people. And so please go out there and help each other. Thank you all so much for coming out. This has been 404ing it. Have a great rest of GaymerX East.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Also,
Thank you.
I just wanted to note that like in my Pokemon game, I got a Snorlax, and immediately I named him Nap Bear.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks everybody for coming out to GaymerX East and coming to 404ing it.
Yay!
A friend of mine produces a queer-focused comedy show that's monthly at UCB. I have flyers for it. He runs his name is Tim Dunn. It's called Queer Ball. If you think that comedy shows that you go to don't represent you, this one fucking does, and it's great. So take a flyer for a show that you should find out more about. And thanks all for coming out.
Yay!
Thank you.